Hello, this is G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 3! Let's head on to Mount Glaus and see if we can catch up with Ray over there. Wonder what we're doing here anyway. Yeah, I'm sure it's not important. But let's see, as far as my setup goes, yeah, we don't need any heavy armor. I want to keep my agility as high as I can get it there. But alright, yeah, so now we can enter Mount Glaus. A lot of times they'll just not even have areas show up at some point in the game until you activate a certain sequence trigger. Don't worry about using your AP here. We will have a healing point coming up eventually. I like how whenever Ryu attacks with his sword, he kind of looks away as he's swiping at nothing there. Not so bloodthirsty now, huh, Ryu? Okay, well, you could leave to heal up right now, but there's no real need. How can we get up to that thing? Oh, actually, this is a good battle for me to demonstrate something. Let me give this a try. Let's go use Influence on Mage Goo and Ryu. Let's see. Okay, so he'd be slower. Let me see. The Puff Goo there has 6 agility, so let's not attack the guy. Let's just leave everything as is. Watch this. Haha! So yeah, just like with the boss goblin earlier, we can use Influence to get the enemies to attack their own allies. As I understand it, the way it works is that Influence, it works against, sort of confuses an enemy if they have exactly 1 intelligence, which would include the Eye Goo and the Puff Goo over there. So that's pretty nice. Let's see, if I use... What are these guys weak to? Nothing, okay. Let's see, if I use a spell, I'm not sure... I don't think that'll break Influence. I think only a physical attack would do that. But it's kind of hard to tell without a visual cue here. But yeah, just let them beat up their own allies. Okay, magic doesn't break it. But yeah, once the guy is dead, then, well, yeah, you gotta select another target if you want, although, nah, we don't need to. But yeah, that's just a nice little effect there. I did not figure that out on my own, viewers. Someone told me during one of my live streams. But yeah, I like how Influence has more uses than the obvious one that everyone does way later in the game. Let's see. Okay, we're doing okay on agility. The fastest non-boss enemy here has 9 agility, so as long as we're have at least that much, we should be able to act before them, usually. But anyway, yeah, we can't get that bag because it's on a slope. Whatever shall we do? Well, let's find another way up. Okay, then over here, there's another trick. Okay, so press the start button, and then you can scroll down a little bit to see where everything is. Yeah. Before you actually go down there. Okay, maybe go back. Let me... Oh, well, we're doing it now. I was going to try and look again, but I knew what I was doing. I thought I might have been slightly off-center there, but there we got a heavy Karo, which is a very advanced fishing lure. And we got a new enemy here, Curs. Let's see, these guys are weak to fire, so let's go with a good flare on them, and maybe Ryu could finish them off. Let's see, if I had to burn on Ryu, I don't think I would use it here still. See how much damage we do. I might deal a little more damage with burn if I had that, but I don't. It's not a big deal at all. As you can see, these guys go down real easy. Especially with Teepo's magic there. Yeah, Teepo's kind of a battle mage. He learns quite a few spells, including one at level 7, which would be really nice to have. But yeah, you gotta get up to level 7. So yeah, that's not gonna be happening. You just top it off there and try again. You saw there's another item bag up top there. We gotta go back up again in order to get it. I was about to say goodbye, Teepo, as we left him behind. Okay, let's try a little further up so I don't accidentally go before I'm ready. Okay, that ought to be good. Ooh, careful. Okay, and we got a cloth shield. A little more defense than the bracers, but yeah, it has some weight on it. I don't think I want to use that because I want to have at least 10 agility so I can be faster than even the curs there. That can help us out a little bit there. Okay, but that's all the treasure we can get on the slopes anyway. Alright, and after that battle, we gained another level for Ryu and Teepo. Yeah, their level ups are synchronized because every character in the game, I think, has the exact same experience requirements to go from one level to the next there. And if you guys know of a source that lists, like, the experience table for the game, let me know, viewers, because I found one, well, someone found one for me, on an experience table on GameFAQs in their questions and answers section or whatever, but it was totally inaccurate, so yeah, that wasn't very helpful, but it would be nice for planning out, like, level ups and experience distribution and things like that without killing off my own party members. Okay, then up top here, continue onward. And too bad none of us can steal anymore. We don't have that ability like Ray does. What do we got going on here, dude? What's going on? Uh-oh. I like the transition there. Already? We haven't been here for 10 minutes. Oh. Okay, I guess. Oh. Well, what are the odds of that? 100%, apparently. So, no one lives here? We just have this house full of beds waiting for us in our general direction? Well, of course! Why not? Yeah, that didn't take long. Well, that too. Well, I thought we were being held hostage. Oh. Why would he be worried about us? I mean, we're lower leveled than you. Yeah, exactly. What rumors? Oh, it is? I forget if an NPC said that. I know they said there was a monster that was, like, eating their crops or whatever, but I didn't think they said where it was. Oh. How did you come to that conclusion? Yeah, I mean, we could set it on fire and call it a day. Well, yeah, you do have the levels. Well, what about being alone? Now, remember that for later, viewers. Use what? Use what? What does that even mean, Ray? Well, very well then. It's dangerous to go together. Okay, very well then. But the monster's still there? Uh-oh. Like Jaws or something? Oh. What do you mean we have no choice? We could just wait until it goes to sleep. But, okay, well, before heading out there, let me just double check my equipment here. Okay, let's see. Can I get up to 21 agility? That would be helpful. Let's see, I can get a little more there. Nope, we can't. Oh well. If I had 21, that would make my ability to steal quite a bit better, but I don't. Okay, so let's see. If we go with the bent sword there, yeah, we won't deal as much damage while we're stealing. Okay, then how about we do this? Okay, so Ryu's not going to be faster than the guy no matter what, so we might as well just give him a waistcloth there, and whatever my strongest weapon is, which is what I've already got. Well, actually, Teepo has a stronger weapon. Let's see, can I make you... No, I can't make Teepo faster. Let's give him a waistcloth too while we're at it. Oh yeah, and I want to have the cloth shield on Ryu. Okay, then let's see. Let's get you whatever the next best weapon is. I want Ryu to have the strongest weapon because, yeah, he's not going to be able to deal very well or very good damage anyway. Okay, you guys are looking good. Ray is going to be faster, at least a little bit. Okay, and then I want to change my formation to the attack formation, which will increase your power by 70% for the leader. It reduces your defense, I think, by 20%. It's not actually viewable in the menu there, but, well, just take my word for it, it works. It also doubles the reprisal rate of the lead character, and it changes the targeting bias to be 50% likely to hit the leader and 25% for the other two. Usually it's evenly split in the normal formation. Whoa! How many snakes does this guy have up his ass anyway? For boss time! Yeah, kick ass! I love the boss music in the game. I think we heard it earlier back at the mines, but... Ow! But, yeah, it was so brief that, yeah, we didn't get to hear it for very long. Or maybe that was just the regular battle theme that we have now. Okay, so... Let's see. I might need Ryu to defend here, actually, so he doesn't get one shot by the guy. Let's see. I do want to try and steal from this guy. Teepo isn't going to be fast enough to heal, though. Unless I have Ryu defend. Okay, so you go Pilfer. Let's see. Okay, you go Flare. And Ryu, how about you heal yourself? You'll be slow, but I think you'd be okay. Nah, Ryu, you defend. This guy is weak to flame, so that's why I'm, yeah, using that. Hey, alright, power food. I think that's a consumable item that increases your... Well, guess what stat it increases? If you say intelligence, I'm going to hit you. No, it will increase your power stat by 1 or something really low like that. Let's see. Well, we got these green apples. Let's use that. Okay, well, we don't need Ray to steal anymore. Ray can heal up Ryu, and we can get back up on the offense there. Ironic, Ray being the healer of the party, pretty much. Okay, now we can really go on the offense. How about we get a stronger weapon? So, the way you change equipment mid-battle, you go down to the item menu, press up, then go to equip, and you can change any of your equipment you want in the middle of battle. So that's pretty nice. Let's see, Melted Blade, I think that'll work well for you. Yeah, Teepo's physical attack is less than extraordinary for this fight. Oh yeah, once you get the guy below 50% max HP, then the new can reprisal. But then the guy just runs away eventually anyway. If you don't get the power food from the guy, don't worry about it. It is not that critical. But since I did get it, let's give it to Ryu. Alright. Okay, let's get back into the normal formation for now. I think we can rest up again in the house if we want to. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, now I want to get my agility back up to where it was before. Let's see, Ray, let's just give you that. Or a bent sword so you don't kill things that you're stealing from. Okay, the agility is good. Okay, you get off the waistcloth. Yeah, not much is gonna help with that. Let's get you back on your melted sword, bracers. Oh yeah, so now we're fast enough. So yeah, if I use the cloth shield, now that we've gained a level, yeah, we get a little more agility there. Okay, you get back on your bronze sword. That ought to be good for now. Oh, no, that reduces your agility too much. Let's see, I could give Ray the cloth shield. Yeah, let's go with that. Just keep everyone over 9 agility at this point. Let's see, we can rest up again there. So I guess 2 of us are just sleeping on the floor here. I've played this JRPG before. But alright, let's continue onward. And also, over here, we got, I think, the only dragon statue in the game where you can save, just like the first game. So, yeah, let's go do that. I'll be coming back here eventually. Probably off-screen. But I'll let you know. Just keep an eye on where I'm going from here. Let's see. Yeah, let's save. Alright. Oh. I was wondering, why are all the trees chopped down, but probably the new did that. Okay, well there's the cave, but let's not go there yet. By the way, with influence, you can't get an enemy to attack themselves. So, oh well. But over here, we can find more vitamins. Actually, this is, I believe, distinct from the singular vitamin. That just restores 100. This does that to everyone in the party. As such, it is too good to use, and I'm never going to use it. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah, how about we heal up Ryu there? So eventually I'm going to come back to the save point and rest up in the cabin there. So I'm not concerned about my AP usage right now. But if you just want to go straight to the end from here after getting all the treasure, go nuts. Okay, so now let's actually go into the cave and at least get a start in there. But the enemies inside are, well, different than the ones outside there. Bloody screen! So real. Well, let's see where it leads. To new enemies, like zombies. Now, zombies, you can see how they're kind of hovering to the left and to the right like that. Whenever anyone is like that, that means they're confused. Zombies always start out confused, and I'm going to take advantage of that. See if any of these guys have anything worth stealing. Zombies have clothing. I guess that you could sell it, though not for very much. And if you hit them with a physical attack, it'll break the confusion, and then they'll start attacking your party normally. So let's not do that. We'll just start going after the curs there. Teepo, or whoever you have influence on, use it on an enemy there. And Ryu can join in on the fun too. But yeah, I'm not overly concerned about... what is it? Yeah, using influence here. It's just a nice little bonus. So yeah, influence works on any enemy with 1 intelligence or is confused for whatever reason. But since we, killed the guy there. Let's see. Yeah, well, fortunately the other guy didn't keep on attacking there. But yeah, let's just... Actually, hold on. How about... Let's steal from that zombie. And then, yeah, get the other enemies to attack them. Well, yeah, we gotta kill them first. Let's see, those guys, zombies, are weak to fire and holy elemental damage. Okay, so let's see. The cur is weak to fire, so I guess I could use that here if I wanted. Let's see. Nah, that guy's not very hard. Yeah, just keep on stealing from that guy. Finish off the cur. Yeah, so influence can be useful like that on occasion here, but in general, I don't really rely on that very much. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a cute thing that you can do, but nothing to, like, revolve a strategy around in the long run. But I like that influence has a lot of niche uses like that. So it actually has, yeah, like a few uses here. Uh-oh. Okay, the other one's not confused anymore. We better wrap things up then. I might just leave after this fight to rest up and save. I was thinking about doing it before, but now, well... Ow. Maybe I'll get, like, 1 treasure from this place. I forget if I actually stole from the zombie or not. No, we did not. Okay. Well, if we can steal clothing from these guys, great. But if not, I wouldn't worry about it. Why would zombies even need clothing anyway? They're zombies. They don't have, like, societal norms or anything like that. Or, well, maybe they used to. Not anymore. Not anymore. Well, let's see. I think I could get, like, 1 of the treasures here, at least. Real quick. Or we could find another new enemy. Bats! Okay, so with these guys, they have very little HP. But they are one of the enemies that have exactly 1 intelligence. So we can use... influence to confuse them into attacking each other, or at least attacking one of them. Not that it's worthwhile in this case because there's only 2 of them. Let's see. These guys also have the Gloom enemy skill that you could learn from them, but they only use it when they're, like, really low on HP. Yeah, let's get Influence there. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you gotta get them down to, like, I think 1 HP or maybe 2 HP. I forget exactly. The only way that I think I've found to be able to do that without killing them in the process is to keep Ryu at level 1. So just kill him off before the end of every single battle up to this point. And then if you give him the weakest weapon, and then you use Blind to attack them, you'll deal low enough damage to not kill them. So if you wanted to learn Gloom now, you could. It would just be really tough. And really, I don't think it would be worthwhile. It makes the target weak to Holy Elemental damage, which actually wouldn't be terrible on its own, except most bosses are immune or highly resistant to that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's kind of pointless. But it is available, just like another bent sword. And over to the side, a Molotov. That's a consumable item you can use to deal fire elemental damage. Okay, well that's everything there. Let's get out of here. I'm surprised Ray only dealt, like, I think 6 damage to one of the bats with Pilfer there. It does have the same 50% power modifier that Blind does. But Ray is pretty powerful at this point in the game. So yeah, I'm surprised he deals that low damage. I think Blind and Pilfer modify your damage, actually, by 50%, not the power stat. Alright, made it back in one piece. Yeah, let's just recharge here, and then... yeah, I'll probably be going straight through to the end from here, instead of coming back to save after clearing out all the treasure, because we'll be pretty close to the boss by then. But you could do it either way. I'll let you know when there's no turning back point. Though that would also be pretty obvious here. But can we defeat the new at Mount Glaus? Find out next time on Let's Play Breath of Fire 3. This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.